Okay, let's hear this message you got on your answer machine. Forensic should be able to get a sample of the bloke who left it. Thanks, Doug. Wind it back. Fast forward.
Is this machine defective? Has it erased messages before?
No, it's never packed up on me before, no.
When you went home just now, any signs of a break-in?
No.
Who had keys?
Me, Maggie.
Her still on her?
Are these them?
Yeah.
So then how did someone unlock your door?
I don't know.
What, so this person who left the message came back later and erased the message?
That's right, to make it look as if I'm lying.
About what? Look, it'd help, PJ, if you started telling us everything.
What?
You haven't mentioned the fight that you and Maggie had day before yesterday.
Look, that was something that Maggie and I set up between us. It was a dummy argument, all right? It was a way to get Maggie to Melbourne safely. We were going to get married.
Makes sense. Yep. All right, thanks, PJ. I just need a word with Mick. Won't be long.
You wanted a word?
Yeah, I need to clear a few things up, Mick. You were involved with Maggie going into witness protection, correct?
Yeah.
So why all the cloak and dagger?
There was a contract out on her. Someone burned her house down.
I thought the finding from arson was that the fire was an accident.
Oh, come on, who do you think we're dealing with here? A bunch of kids? Someone also tried to run her down and then abducted Dad to lure her out into the open. Maggie knew it was crucial to go into witness protection.
And PJ was going with her, right?
What? PJ. What the bloody hell were you doing telling him you're going to witness protection with Maggie?
Because I was, Mick, eventually, you know that.
Bullshit. Maggie and I told you that was never going to happen.
No, but I talked Maggie around, Mick. Look, I talked her around. She told you we were going together, you know that.
Yeah. We talked. I don't know what she said to you, but what she said to me was that she wasn't going to let you wreck your life.
You say she lied to me?
For your own good, PJ.
They came from different sides of the tracks. He was looking for a challenge.
I think that specimen is beyond even you.
No one is beyond me.
All she wanted was a better future for her son.
It's a bit bloody nice here, isn't it?
Now their two worlds are about to collide.
I'm offering your son full scholarship, Mrs. Turan.
Who got in?
And the results will surprise them all.
Oh, you want to watch them posh ones?
A Class Apart. Premieres Thursday, 8:30 on Hallmark. In life, it's not always the hand that you're dealt.
Kind of serious. I have breast cancer.
Sometimes it's how you deal with it that counts.
What about online dating?
One boob, big heart seeks guy to have sex with.
I think you have a lot of takers.
And even when everything's going wrong, you can still meet Mr. Right.
Okay, I see how it's gonna be.
Ricky Lake stars in the uplifting true story.
I just might be back.
I think you're right.
Matters of Life and Dating screens tonight on the Hallmark Channel.
Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned. It's a long time since I've been to confession. I'm going to hell, Father.
And why do you say that?
Last night, someone murdered my daughter. No one knows who did it yet, but I'll never forgive him.
Forgiveness is never easy. It may take time. It may take years. But we must do it. We're commanded.
That's why I'm going to hell. I'll never forgive him. And when I find him, I'm going to kill him.
I want you to pray with me.
Can't do that. Never be able to do what I've got to do.
did you come here?
I don't know. I don't know. I just thought there might be one reason why I shouldn't kill him.
Pat, you know you're not alone.
There's not a reason. I'm going to help gladly.
Naturally, we are devastated by the events of last night and the brutal shooting of Senior Constable Margaret Doyle, but I can assure you that every effort is being made to apprehend those responsible for this callous act. I'd like to take this opportunity to express my deepest sympathy to the members of Senior Constable Doyle's family and her colleagues, and our sincere appreciation to the members of the community for their support shown to the Victoria Police at this difficult time. Thank you.
She saved my life. God in heaven, she saved my life. I'm sorry, Tom.
Oh, there's nothing to be sorry about.
Oh.
Make a word. Mick, I've been thinking about what you said about Maggie and the witness protection.
Mate, I think she was just trying to make things easier for you, for the both of you. She wanted you to have a life, PJ. Believe me, if you two had walked off into the sunset together, I'd be the happiest man alive right now.
Does ESD know anything about PJ's story that he was going on witness protection with Doyle?
That wasn't our understanding. As far as we were concerned, she was going alone. Which doesn't mean they hadn't made some private arrangement to reunite when Doyle was in place.
I only figured out yesterday that Doyle was going on witness protection. Certainly didn't know about PJ, but it's a logical assumption. I mean, those two couldn't possibly live apart.
You have a problem with that, Sergeant?
There's a pattern emerging. I don't like it.
A pattern of what?
Evasion on PJ's part. They had a break-up day before yesterday he didn't tell us anything about. When asked about it, his explanation was possible but not probable. He was the first on the crime scene, and we only have his word that
Come
Doyle...
on, hang on a minute, Paul.
I'm trying to look at this the way I would any other murder. Do you think this is easy for me? Tommy's an old mate. I spent all night going over it in my mind, and the evidence kept stacking up. He handled Doyle's gun.
I would have secured it too, and so would you.
He said there was a message on his answer machine.
Why would he say there was a message if there wasn't?
Because he needed to come up with an explanation why an experienced copper like Maggie would go to the rail yards on her own.
There could be innocent explanations for all of these things.
Yeah, I would love to believe that, but I'm running out of options. The idea that this was a contract killing doesn't stand up. Whoever did it had plenty of time, so why did they make such a botched job of it? And since when does a professional killer leave his victim alive? Now, we have to face the fact that PJ's in the frame.